Hello and welcome to highlights of the 7th and final stage of La Vuelta A Espana Femenina by Carrefour as we head to the big mountains to finish off this year's race. The rain falling at the start. Marina Vos already had the points jersey sewn up. And in terms of the general classification, Demi Vollering leading Anna van der Breggen by 45 seconds, 46 to Movistar's Marlen Reusser. All of the top 10 very closely packed as we headed out of La Robla. And ahead of them, 2,724 meters of climbing. A Cat 2, a Cat 1 and an all-category climb, along with one intermediate sprint. Femke de Vries and Agnieszka Skaliak-Soyka were the big attackers of the day, with the Canyon SRAM rider Skaliak-Soyka the first rider to kick things off. They went over the first Queen of the Mountains with de Vries taking the maximum points ahead of Skaliak-Soyka, with Queen of the Mountains second place Evita Muziek regaining virtual lead in that classification by taking third. Skaliak-Soyka had gone through the intermediate sprint to take the bonus seconds ahead of de Vries, with Marianne Vos in the green jersey making sure she took maximum points. We then headed on to the second climb of the day, the Alto de la Cota Diella, 7 kilometers, averaging 7.7%. De Vries crested the summit, took maximum points and started the descent in the lead. As you can see, fairly damp for the riders. It was a select leading group behind that crested the summit and started the descent behind. Just 13 seconds was the time gap. In the purple and grey colours, though, Italy's Monica Trinca-Colonel in what was one of the most relaxed descents we've seen for many times, just showing her descending prowess, coming up to the front. But it would be her teammate Mavi Garcia that attacked come the bottom of the descent with 32 kilometers to go, and with her went FDJ Suez Evita Muziek. The gap did grow as they headed towards the final climb of the day. There was plenty of riding in the valley to be done before they started the final climb. Demi Vollering looking cool and calm in the red jersey, looking to take out La Vuelta A Espana for the second year in a row. 1 minute and 16 seconds was the time gap, but the bunch was being powered by Movistar and then the team of SD Works Pro Time, who were looking to try and set things up for Anna van der Breggen. Mavi Garcia, the 41-year-old Spanish rider, looking to try and get a stage win and find something in this year's Vuelta. It was the pink of EF Education Oatly that rounded the corner into the final climb of the day in the lead. Anna van der Breggen, already a stage winner in this race. She had a 1 second advantage in second place in the general classification over Marlen Reusser. Mavi Garcia and Evita Muziek were swept up with 8 kilometers to go, with van der Breggen setting a ferocious pace on the front. Coming back into racing this year after 3 years in the team car, she was shredding the peloton. As the kilometers ticked by, still in contention were the likes of Niamh Fisher-Black, while Cassia Niewiadoma, who came into this Vuelta to support Niamh Bradbury, was dropped with Valentina Cavallard. One by one, the riders were dropped, leaving van der Breggen, Demi Vollering, Marlen Reusser and Cedric Cabal, with Monica Trinca-Colonel just drifting off the back of the group. Niamh Fisher-Black and Juliette Labuse, they were 6th and 7th on the general classification, with Labuse in 6th and Niamh Fisher-Black in 7th. Van der Breggen, though, distanced Monica Trinca-Colonel from the back of the group. She was just trying to ride in the style that she used to, just burn everyone off her wheel. Inside the final kilometre, and Demi Vollering made her move. She sat down. That ferocious injection of pace was enough to carry her clear. It was then between Reusser and van der Breggen for 2nd and 3rd spots on the podium. Vollering, she finished last year's Vuelta with a summit finish. She was doing the same yet again. She came up to the finish line to take her 2nd mountaintop win of this year's Vuelta, and with it, It would be Marlon Reusser, the Swiss rider and former teammate of Vollering, now the leader of Movistar, who came through to take second place on the stage, and with it, second on general classification. Anna van der Breggen can't be too disappointed with this Vuelta first win of the comeback and third place on general classification. Congratulations all round the way. FDJ Suez have gelled as a team this year with the arrival of Demi Vollering and Juliette Labous. Evita Music did a sterling job to help deliver Vollering to the Vuelta win. Our top 10 on the stage: Vollering from Reusser and van der Breggen, Cabal, Fischer Black, Labous, Trinker, Colonel, Musique, Brunel and Finca, our top 10. Demi Vollering on to the podium as stage winner. Marianne Vos takes the points classification by almost 100 points from Demi Vollering. 2 stage wins and the green jersey, quite a haul from Marianne Vos from Visma Lease Bike. With 20 points on offer at the top of the final climb, Demi Vollering takes the Queen of the Mountains classification. Marlon Reusser in second and Evita Musique in third. The red jersey, it came down to a battle between Demi Vollering, Marlon Reusser, Anna van der Breggen and Cedrine Cabal. Reusser moves up to second, with Labous and Fischer Black also moving themselves up in the overall standings. Second year in a row, Demi Vollering pulls on the red jersey as race leader of La Vuelta as the pro peloton now heads to Ixulia Basque Country.